Good morning, friends. Today we will start a new chapter, The Comet, chapter number 9. This is the first part, and we are having one more part of the same chapter. Here, this chapter is about Dattada. Dattada, who was an amateur scientist. Amateur, it means a person who loves to do something, who loves to play some game, but who is not professionally trained for that work or for that any game or anything. So he is here, an amateur scientist who loves to watch the sky but don't have any degree or any kind of information regarding his job or regarding his interest. So we will call him here amateur. One night when Indrani Devi was sleeping, all of a sudden she wakes up and she finds out that the window was open because Dattada, the husband of Indrani Devi, he went on his terrace to observe the sky. Every night, whenever she sleeps, her husband used to do the same thing. He just placed pillow on his bed and went on the terrace to observe the sky. Indrani Devi, she was worried about him because it was the month of December and he haven't wear his sweater and was on the terrace. So she brings sweater for him, and she was thinking that the telescope, here they are calling that telescope as a Divya Chakshu. She was thinking that this Divya Chakshu is kind of another woman in her married life, because all of the time whenever the husband Dattada is free, he always used to busy with his telescope. Every time he used to watch sky. So she thinks like this telescope is kind of other woman whom the Dattada was spending his entire time. Dattada was having a ambition that when he will get retired, when he will have some very enough time, or you can say that entire time with him, he will buy a telescope and watch the sky, gaze the sky every night. Right now he is having both the things. He is having time also, and he bought a telescope with good amount of money, from which he is observing the sky every night. And the wife Indrani Devi, she don't like this act of Dattada. She just she thinks ki nothing is he will do, but Dattada is having a belief that one day, of course one day, he will discover a comet which maybe a professional can skip, because they are having too much work. They all the time busy with so many works, but now as he is a retired man, he is having so spare time with him, and every night he used to watch the sky so carefully that he can't skip any comet, if that thing or anything which is coming to the earth, he can't skip that. So he is having such a confidence in him, and that actually works, because one night what happened, Dattada find out something in the sky. He found out that he had seen something faint behind the old star. He made some calculations very quickly, and now he was sure that the thing which he had seen was a comet. He was so much sure about this thing. Later on, 2 days later, in a newspaper which was named Anand Bazar Patrika, this news came that a man of Calcutta had discovered a comet, and on his name this comet was named at Comet Dattada. Now, after publishing this news into the newspaper, it is now again a big problem for Dattada because he was an introverted man. It means he don't want or he don't like gathering around him. He don't want to be in a crowd. So this was the problem of Dattada because he loves to live alone. But after getting this news published in the newspaper, everyone, relatives, many parties in a kind of conference, they were inviting him, and he don't like this kind of gathering around him. So this was the problem. And the second problem was that the lady Indrani Devi, although she was very much educated, but she believes that comets are not good for the country, for the nation. They bring bad luck to the country. So this was the belief of her, of the wife of Dattada. So these were the two problems he was going through. She thinks कि comets bring calamities to the earth, earthquake, kind of different disasters. But Dattada was thinking no, she was wrong, and comets are not bad luck. So after this, here are few comprehension. We will discuss them in our class. So